As always, I try to give you some really good information on all of my videos. And since we're going live, if you have a question or comment, you're welcome to drop it. And so let's get into it. Again, one of my awesome viewers sent me some content, asked me to review it. And so I've done a couple of these. This is not like normally what I do always. So I apologize if it's not as perfect as a lot of the other channels. This is all new to me. And but I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching. And one of the big things I echo on here, one of the sentiments I echo over and over on this channel is that no job is safe under any circumstances. There's just too much working against you that will prevent you from keeping your job for a long time. You know, whether it's technology, whether it's systems, whether it's just a process that can be implemented to relieve your position. Uh, no matter what it is, there's always something or someone who's working to take your position. so 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 in the office today, it's really cold outside. I think it might be snowing just a little. And so I'm not moving around a whole lot today, but so I get a little time to come on and do this video with you. So I keep telling you guys, under no circumstances your job safe or secure, and I appreciate everyone who watches and leaves a comment and subscribes to the channel. I appreciate it. And for everyone who's in the masterclass learning how to build a business from your phone, I appreciate you. By the way, I have a free training coming up. If you want to learn how to make money using only your phone uh, by finding customers for other businesses and getting paid to do it, very simple, very easy. Same thing that Uber does. They simply connect you to a driver, connect a rider and a driver, and they get paid to do it. So I teach you how to connect a customer and a business, and you get paid to do it. You don't actually do the work. So if you connect a moving customer, then you can book the moving customer, get paid, but you won't actually do the moving. So let's see. So 870. Yep, that's right. So we're doing it live. So I got things on my system and on my phone going on. And but for everybody who's already, real quick, for everyone who's completed the masterclass, I give you about 2 weeks to do it. Let's start setting up the one-on-one so you and I could get into some coaching and get your business up and growing. Because my goal is for everyone to have their business up and rolling independently in 90 days. So that's the goal. So 90 days after completing the course. So, all right. So someone sent me some information, and I know I'm kind of all over the place sometimes, but this is not scripted, and I do have things going on, but this is the only chance I'll get to do this today. So a viewer, shout out to the viewer that sent the information, and I really appreciate it. So shout out to I think it's Jevons Good Times. Could be saying it wrong. I apologize. And people send me information like, "Hey, review this. This is what you've been saying." Again, I always say these jobs are not safe, they're not secure. Doesn't mean quit your job, doesn't mean walk out, give them a piece of your mind, none of that. Always keep your primary source of income, that's fine. Always keep your only source of income, that's fine. The goal is to not have it as your only source of income for very long. The goal is to not, be tied to that job for the rest of your life or to a job for the rest of your life. And so you'd rather find out right now from me that your job's probably not going to be there tomorrow than to find out when you're 50 years old, like this guy. And so we're going to listen to this guy's, a little bit of this guy's video. I have not listened to it. I like to do it raw without listening to any of it and watching it. Just give you my raw reaction. I'm going to try to keep this one short. And so let's go ahead and dive into it. And also, really quickly, while I'm starting this video, if you want to learn how to start a business from your phone, like the middleman business I was talking about, and join the others, then all you have to do is put the word middleman in the comments below or click the link in the video description below. Either works, that's fine. All right, let's get into it. It says being laid off at 50 years old. This is from My Two Cents channel. So I haven't watched or listened to this, so we're gonna go through all of this together as a team, and we're gonna find out what this video has to say. So let's see where it is. Give me a second for it to pull up. Again, none of this is pre-recorded. This is all live. Smash the thumbs up if you agree that no job is safe and secure. Just want to know how people feel out there. I'm convinced there's no such thing as a safe, secure job. I'm 100% convinced. So let's see. All right, let's get to it. Try to skip this video. Let's see. Where is it? I'm all over the place with this. Had it set up for a second, but then I switched off accidentally. Here we are. All right. All right. Let's get into it, big fella. Feel bad for this guy. I don't know him, but I got a feeling there's going to be a lot of people who go through this. Hate that it has to be that way.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your man, Will.
Big Will.
Hope everybody is doing good.
Doing great, Will.
I had an idea to talk about today about individuals that are in their 40s and 50s and got laid off of work.
Tough times. No job is safe.
And I was thinking about the ageism about that and how a lot of people right now are being affected by layoffs, companies downsizing.
Yeah, whatever they want to call it.
Or restructuring.
Mergers, restructure.
Or outsourcing.
Come on, man. This guy's got it.
You have individuals that are in their 40s and their 50s.
Having to start over.
At companies, corporations for a long time.
Right.
Maybe 30, 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then they come to work one day and their boss tell them,
bye-bye.
At the end of the day, you know, they always come at you at the end of the day and say, hey, you got a minute?
Yeah. Can I talk to you in this closet?
They tell you that your job is going to be eliminated.
All right. So this guy is right on par with what I've always said. And that is no job is safe. When you start seeing certain things around your company, know then that the Bible says that when you start seeing things, you can interpret it and to know then that the end is near. Well, when you start seeing things at your job, the end is near. And it might not be your end right now, but for somebody, the end is near. So downsizing, merger, restructure, all of those are synonyms for somebody's getting fired. So somebody, let me know in the comments if you've heard these words or, if this is true, if this rings true to you. Smash a thumbs up if you know that no job is safe. And when you start hearing those words, efficiency, they just created an efficiency department. Somebody's getting fired. They have a new technology, AI systems. The company's merging. The company's getting sold. Again, this is all a sign somebody's about to lose their job.
Either you have like a month or 2 months. Sometimes
not even that.
It could be the same day.
Correct.
And they tell you that you've been laid off.
100% true.
I was just thinking about the older people that get laid off because
what do? There's no Social Security.
Prior to like now, the way the market is, you're able to get a decent paying job without a college degree.
Yeah.
You're able to just gain experience on the job.
Yep.
And work that job for years, make a decent living.
Correct.
Be able to get a house, send your kids to school, get a car.
Yep.
You know, the basic stuff to take care of yourself. And some people really love the companies that they were working for.
Yep.
Or really love their job, so they stay. And then now they get laid off.
Correct.
And then now they don't have they don't know which way to go.
Correct. So let's stop it right here because I want to keep this video short, but I just want to emphasize, just like this guy, I don't know this guy, but he's doing it for me. he's telling you the story that I've been trying to tell you, and that is that no job is safe. If you have a job today, there's a good chance that very soon you're not going to have that job. There's going to be layoffs, there's going to be downsizings, there's going to be mergers, there's going to be uh the departments that take on more work. There's going to be AI, there's going to be systems, process, technology. There's going to be somebody in the Philippines who can do your job from there while you're sleeping. They're working for pennies on the dollar. That you can't compete with that because you got all these bills. I'm telling you, these expenses just disrupt your life, because you can live a good life if you didn't have all these bills. But if you didn't have all these bills, you wouldn't have a place to live, a car to drive. It's so nuts the way this stuff forces you. This system forces you to get into debt, forces you to work like a slave, get paid a little, accept whatever you can get. It's nuts to me. That's not freedom. I don't want to live and die that way. So watching this video, you guys should understand a couple things. Number one, there's no such thing as a safe, secure job. Number two, you should always be protecting yourself, hedging yourself, leveraging your discretionary time to create additional income. What do I advise to you? You know, there's always three things I advise to you on this channel. Never trust that your job is safe, secure. Never stack money in a bank and just leave it there. And never have one source of income only. If you can get those three things down, hey, I got a job, I appreciate my job, I'm thankful for my job, but I don't trust that my job will be there tomorrow, right? So now that I don't trust it, what am I going to do? I'm going to create another source of income so that when I lose my job, not if, when I lose my job, I'm going to be able to take care of myself and my family. Thirdly, sure, I'll put a little money in the bank, but I'm not just going to stack money in the bank and leave it there and wait on an emergency. I'm going to look for opportunity. You can call yours an emergency account. I'm going to call mine an opportunity account. I'm going to seek opportunity so that I can find a way to make more money without having to work jobs and work like a slave, get paid a little until I die. I don't want to live that way. That's why, for me, creating a business, creating a side hustle, doing something in your free time besides watching TV, the income reducers, talking on the phone and doing stuff that does not help you. So I decided in 2020, hey, we're not going to be in a position where we have to always rely on a paycheck. Fast forward 5 years later, we're still good. So what I was able to do, any of you could do. I'm no different than any of you. I just decided, I made a decision. I cut off all the other options. That's what decide means. I'm going this way, and it's the only way I'm going. So my advice to you is to make a decision that you're not going to be a slave to a paycheck. You're not going to rely on a job to take care of you. You're not going to be stuck with one source of income, and you're not just going to stack money in the bank and leave it there. My advice, take some money out, try to use it to make more money. That's the game. If you learn to play the game that way, it's going to change your life, because just like this gentleman said, like I've been saying, and like most people are not going to tell you, these jobs are not safe. They just aren't safe. All right? Put the word middleman in the comments below if you want to learn how to start a business from your phone, working about 1 hour a week. That's all you do. I teach you how to do it using a VA, using your phone. It's pretty simple. It's not a hard thing. So if you want to learn how to make an extra few grand a month not leaving the house, then you need to put the word middleman in the comments or click the link in the video description below. Get into the free live training. I'm going to give you the blueprint, and then you can decide if it's something you want to do or not. So, but at least find out about it. All right. Put the word middleman in the comments below. I got to go. I got a busy day. See you guys on the next video. Never trust your job. Never, ever trust your job.